Mr. Controller is back with the unboxing review of the G5 Pro V2 PE, stands for Premium 10th Anniversary Black Edition, with the K Silver rockers modules. Here go a sticker for to put on the blade structure faceplate. Now, reason why it took me so long to post, because I literally had to like figure this one out, and this was a very long one. Like, this one was like really worth it. And as you can see, like with the optical axis clear red removable hot swappable.
For just 36 minutes, and had apparently provided more details about the attack than had been uncovered over
as you can see.
According to Brittany,
I poured it all. Hope I ain't break it.
With brown eyes, a square jaw, big nose, light skin.
I'll show it to you in a second. Matter of fact, there you go.
And this was important.
These are the axes. They are photosensitive. So when you press them, the light, you know, it blocks it and makes the button work. And this is an optical. This is an optical, not axis. This is an optical photosensitive switch. And these are the switches that's in here with the key puller. And I can use this to take this out. Take these K Silvers out. Let's get into it. Game your way. My first ever hot swappable gamepad with my first ever hot swappable.
Emerged from hypnosis. She had a question for Dr. Leon Morris. Brittany was hoping she blurted out her attacker's name while in a trance, but that didn't happen. The identity of her
with my first ever hot swappable tournament rated gamepad. Now we have the joystick, we have the gamepad, we have the real smart dock, smart charging station, and I'm going to show you guys every smart function that it does, and it does like 6 or 7 real smart functions. And I'm going to show you guys what the new Thunderbolt G880 dock does, which is nothing. Do not buy it.
6 years earlier had some similarities and some differences.
This is the first ever I ever seen dual dongle. Basically, once I plug this up, it sends connectivity and receiver through to 2 controllers at one time. And one function of this dock is it gives you, once you turn it on and plug it up, and it gives you 10 feet or 10 mile it gives you 10 mile radius, well, receiving console interference frequency. Well, you will block the interference frequency. I'm going to show you that. too. Now it comes with all the rocker sticks, the long ones. Come with the short ones, the fighting ones. I can't wait to use those. And it comes with this manual. Now, all jokes aside, you need this manual. This FN button, this is the FN button right here, the function button. It literally has, the FN button does like 20 different FN functions. Literally. And this is all the smart technology functions that the dock does. Now, with the new Fly Digital Wolf 3, it has an FN button. It don't do anything. You cannot use no functions on the Dale Wolf 3 Fly Digi. Only thing you can do is take it out the box and play with it and use their new pad and joystick. You cannot use the buttons on the back. You can't use macro. You can't use turbo. You can't use nothing unless you have the Fly Digi app on the computer. And mobile gamers like myself, we out back. But it's still just a great plain controller. Now this has, the V2 has GP 2.0 algorithm. Now I'm going to show it to you. I was playing Streets of Rage 4 and my character Shiva was moving so fast. I couldn't believe it. And once I activated the dual dongler, it got crazy. So just get ready. We're gonna first plug this dock up.
You did not know whose DNA we were sending in.
Did not.
Parabon built a profile of me as if I were a random criminal suspect.
So all we received was a DNA vial labeled TR19411, and so these are the predictions that we produced just from that DNA. This actually was a pretty interesting eye color prediction, one that we don't see very often.
Now, as you can see, it has the RGB light, smart. I can control it, right? By pressing the light button. If you press it, it switches through the things. There's one thing, two things.
Your ancestry came out as a mix of Northern European.
Now this is the theme I like right here.
My grandparents on my
I never seen that thing. And if you hold it,
that is perfectly how it came out.
It makes it dim.
Good. We predicted
You see that?
She would have,
and if you hold it again, it brights up.
Larger eyes, and then a wider jaw.
And that's just a taste of what's to come with this real smart dock.
The next page is going to include your composite.
When you put the controller on it,
the eyes look very much like
it shuts down, charge up. When you remove it, it wakes up, automatically links back.
If I was a suspect in a criminal case, this would give
The number one
yeah, I think so.
receiver is good. It receives for if it's plugged up for any wireless controller that got that can receive it, but it don't do anything else but that. That's it. And the Rainbow 2 Pro dock is not smart. It don't do anything but charge up the controller and the RGB lighting. But if you plug in the dongle and hit the button, it'll give it some type of frequency. It does do that.
Hey, did you know this person? She goes, no. I was like, well, for some reason, that name keeps
All right.
coming back to mind. She's like, how often? I was like every day. I was like, I don't know why.
every day.
Every day.
This was the first time the name had just popped.
Mr. Controller.
Brittany called her sisters to see if they remembered a guy named Justin.
And I'm going to actually say this is the best controller of 2024. Hands down. I bought every controller, every upgrade, new technology from the next one. Technology controller. And this is by far the best. And if I would have been known that they had a hot swappable gamepad, I would have been bought it, because I try to leave buying controllers alone when I bought this. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. It didn't work for me. I needed to have a hot swappable joystick. Alright? Now, this is the home button. FN button. Just press it one time. It come on. And you heard it vibrate. And it has 3. It's basically like a 4-in-1. It's probably like a 5-in-1 trigger. Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. All facts. We're gonna do all facts. If you got some time to watch guys that's lying, you have time to listen to a scientist that's telling the truth. And we're gonna go down the line with this.
For 9 years, the Marcells had asked police to investigate 75 different men, none of whom turned out to be the attacker. This was the first time, though, Brittany had ever come up with a name. So maybe this new memory was important. On the other hand, maybe it wasn't.
Now it has link in charge. I just said something about that. Signal extension. I just said something about that. RGB interaction. I said something about that. Now here go the triggers. The optical, the innovative optical triggers. Twice the stability, unmatched precision. Alright. Now, far as the triggers, you have the short, the long. Now, I'm going to go into the app and show you how much these triggers do. This is going to be out of control. We got to find the phone. The one that, I mean, we can go here.
My treat today. Thank you. But I don't think they take that here.
Of course they take Discover. It's accepted at 99% of places.
99%? I didn't know that.
You're stuck in the past. Unlike me.
You look rad.
We're going to go straight to the Keylink app.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide. Earn cash back at all of them.
Now what you do, you go straight to yours. I got double screen protectors on, so my screen be acting crazy. Alright. Now as you can see, we're going to go to advanced. Well, we already on advanced. You can simplify it or... Alright. Now, when you see the key exchange, we're going to go to George. We're going to go to triggers first. Now, as you can see, with the triggers, we got one line nail, go all the way down. We got short, like that. Boom. That's 2. Plus the optical switches. I mean, the optical triggers with the dampening on it. Now, that's 3 things that the triggers is. Now, you can actually control the dead zone on the triggers. That's 4, but that's not nothing special. Now this is what's special right here. You can customize the range on your triggers for your shooting games or fighting games. And I haven't seen that yet. I haven't even seen that on the TMR Kung Ping 40 or the 20. It don't do this. You got quick. You got fine. That's a good one. You got smooth. Smooth. And you can do it on left or right. You can hit exchange. Left or right triggers. Or you can hit custom. Now that's like just too much. You can hit custom and control. Do your own trigger range. Like, come on, man. That's too much. That's like the awesome of the awesome. That's far as the triggers. So you do the counting.
It's fairly equally likely blonde to brown, so sort of on the lighter brown side.
On
Most likely doesn't have a lot of freckles.
what
One detail in John Doe's profile that turned out to be
the triggers are capable of. And we ain't even got to the FN button, like I said.
Well, it turns out she was wrong.
The FN button is out of control.
That this person has
Now,
hazel eyes, which is unique. Fairly unusual, yes.
we got 9.6 millimeter optical, linear stepless,
Here it is.
precision control, 22 inches rotation, 19.6 millimeters,
Still not convinced this man
15.0 point optical travel, 2.8 millimeter quick
just in a visit.
actual trigger, rapid fire. You see all that? And I just showed you how we can do all that.
Justin was calm and cooperative.
I'm investing in a case. It's an older case.
And I'm going to show you the rapid fire. You control the motor, advance. Now I'm going to show you the scenario-based trigger function too. We ain't even got there yet. And you do that on the FN button. Turbo. They have manual, automatic, right? Customized, right? And I don't even think this advanced turbo. Now you see this macro in the app? That's the hard macro, right? And that's how the big one controllers is. They don't have macro on the fly. Now we got macro on the fly on this FN key. We gonna get there. I'm just gonna run you through that. We got the lamp light, and when you go to other, you already see that, right? Now, I just wanted to show you that, to get that out the way. All right? Now,
I don't know. Me and my wife watch a bunch of shows, and we hear people, I've been in trouble, or I got in trouble for something that I never did, and then 10, 15 years later they come back and
let's start with.
They've been in trouble for it for a long time. Yeah. Can I get your card?
Let's start with
Just so I think about everything.
the next generation JH20 hot swappable joystick, 4,000 level resolution.
What did you make of his demeanor that first time when you went to go see him?
You see this? The blade rotation structure. I'm going to show you what the blade rotation structure is. You see this? That and this is this. I'm going to take this off. Take this off. This is the blade rotation structure. The first part is this. You see how high these come up, not the anti-glide rings. You see how this come up? That's the blade structure. That's the blade structure right there. And I'm going to show you when I put the stick back on, how it rubs off it and make it smoother. That's the blade structure. You see that? That's the 8-way. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Blade structure. Plus these. The classic layout. You see those arrows? They're pointing to the blade structure. That's what they mean by that. Blade structure. Now here go the second part of the blade structure.
But he never showed up. So Gonterman gave him a call to see what was going on.
This is the blade structure. This is the actual blade. You see how it's made? You see how it's curved? You see how they have the rocker stick like that? Now this, for people who ain't never seen it up close, this is a real life K-Silver hot swappable module. This is like top of the line. Nobody right now, if you don't have a K-Silver TMR one, you cannot compare to me or any of us who own this controller, hot swappable, right now. This is the top of the mountain JH20 blade structure at that. The optical master, that's the name of this controller. That's the blade structure. Now order the other 3. It's a blue, a white, and a black. The black is the heavy one. The white is the light one. The blue is the middle one. This one's 700. That's the blade structure. You see? You see how it goes around it? Like a blade. You see all the radius going around it? That's the blade structure. You see, the structure, all of it together makes it the blade structure. Now, I'm going to show you real quick. Put it back on. Put the stick back on, right?
And one of the main ways that that can be done is through things that a subject throws away.
You got to put the stick on sideways. And that's another part of the blade structure. By putting the stick on, it don't go straight on. It goes side, it's slanted.
Didn't know where he was. 2 more months passed before the surveillance team tracked.
All right, now let me show you guys the blade structure at work.
And they watched him eat, and he took
You see it?
McDonald's cup, and he drank it.
You see it?
And when he walked out,
you see it? You see how the metal you see how the metal ring gliding off the anti-friction ring, but how high the blade structure one is, it makes it smoother. Makes it smoother. That's what they mean. All that together makes the structure to make it do that. And like I said, the premium edition is signed by the Hong Kong people. The word Martinique is Hong Kong. And that's where these controllers come from. The company, the brand, and that's who signed it. The owner of the company. He signed them all. And they just put them on there. It's the 10th anniversary. Alright. Now, what I love about it is the M buttons. They are new. They are totally new design. They go all the way around. They fit in. And they have the grip on it. The blade structure grip on it. You actually feel it when you press it. You grip it when you press it. I'm talking about when I was playing with this, I couldn't believe it. How, with the ergonomics of it, it felt like like it was a whole different button world right there. Like,
oh my god, I gotta call Diane.
Like when you take, cause like on the new Dale Wolf, right? They made they new ones, right? And they put them like up here where you can't make a mistake and hit them, right? And it's sweet, right? But ain't no grip on them, and you can't even use them unless you got the computer app. Now let me tell you this too. Now, when I first took this out the box, unlike this, the buttons didn't work. You got to program them. You got to program them. But you can go into the app, mobile app, and do that. So they good. When I press these buttons, they actually work. And they was the correct buttons. When I hit the right side one, it was X, attack. When I hit the left side one, it was special. When I hit M1, it jumped. And this one didn't do anything. So it was already programmed correctly. Like, come on now. Like, somebody top this, man. Somebody top this, man. You tell the guy that's reviewing the Dun Fox to going back in his foxhole, man. Because I ain't gonna tell you where it's at, but I'm gonna give you the honest truth right now. They're calling electromagnetic Hall effect as a noun. It's called classic algorithm now. That's how old it is. That is actually classic. So if you want to keep on reviewing classic algorithm when they got 2.0 algorithm, like this is 2.0. When the Bayton people got the Baychin algorithm, 5400 resolution, 1000 hertz return rate. Man, catch up, man. Catch up. Tournament ready, man. The actual, now it's inside of that. It's inside of that now. We using these now to take out. We taking them out like that now. And let me show you this. And I seen this on the commercial. I ain't even did it yet. When you go to take off, where the Fly Digit one at? I can prove it. Where any other controller that you gotta take the faceplate off, right? You gotta take the joystick. You gotta take the joystick off first. I got one for you. Right here. I got the perfect one for you. And Percy tried to say this was his big dog. Man, I don't even play this. Now don't get it twisted. It's sweet. Don't get it twisted. But the X4 Airleon, way harder than this. The G8 plus Bluetooth, right? Now this is what I'm trying to show you. You cannot take off no magnetic faces, right? Unless you take these off, right? That's how they doing them. Matter of fact, that's how the Fly Digit Apex 4 is. See, this one doing them. See, but this GameSir one ain't doing us dirty like that. Now, this is classic. This is a classic module now. Oh, this patented GameSir. Oh, trash. Now, you can just take the plate off and leave your stick on. I have so many controllers that when you go to do that, I wish it do it. Do my Cinef do it? Let me see if my Cinef do it.
Police found a mountain of evidence at the Marseille.
Look at my Cinef.
The attack on Brittany. There was the shovel.
Nope. See? Had to damn near break it all.
All collected and carefully stored away. And of course, when Detective Gonterman started working Brittany's case,
Or
he wanted to see it all.
the D-pad pop off.
When I went to pull evidence,
See, the reason why this one didn't do it, because the D-pad don't come off.
it had been destroyed.
All the ones with the D-pad block it. Or the joystick block it.
Tires, you get
Not no more.
evidence on
We ain't living like that.
box. You either check, dispose, or retain, and the box was
Game your way.
I mean, what's that moment like when you're
Now,
trying to solve
we're going to
cases
get
only to
to
find
this
out
FN button.
that physical evidence has
I don't want to bore you guys, because we made it through the hot swappable.
I was pretty
Let you
upset.
guys see that again. Your first, some people, this your first time ever seeing a K Silver up close.
the most important
JH20
though was that blood
2.0 algorithm. And as you can see, that's the 700 GF.
to test it.
That blue one you see right there, that's the light one.
And might well be over.
And that's basically like
Oh my gosh, what
on the
has been destroyed too?
KP40,
Then you're kinda
me
done.
having it dampening, TMR dampening on 30.
The forensic scientist
But you guys wouldn't know nothing about that. You still chasing Hall effect.
was in the freezer.
You still chasing classic.
Thank God.
Now here go the dual core wireless dongle I was telling you about.
Proving a case beyond a reasonable doubt to unanimously to 12 jurors.
So we might have made it through everything.
Evidentiary problems.
Justin
Yeah.
Hanson's defense attorney
No, we ain't made it through everything.
the Albuquerque Police Department
The buttons.
handled evidence.
I want you to see it for yourself.
May have pointed to another suspect.
A judge and a jury
When you press it,
might very well hold that against
those scripts right there, those are the lights.
While awaiting trial, the judge
Right.
allowed Hanson to be placed under house
When you press the button in, the force opens the slot and then the light
finally agreed
goes
to
through
talk
and
to
shines
Hanson
and
on a
it
farmhouse
it
where he
presses
was living
it.
outside of Albuquerque. Overcome with
That's the
emotion,
difference between optical axis
as his family looked on.
and optical micro switch.
Twists and turns that-
Light speed
What do you make
activation.
of this? I mean, you're at the center of it.
Optical axis
It's hard to try to take everything in.
is just you pressing the button.
Not sleeping lots of nights.
It's like machinery.
Trying to
It's
figure
optical
things out.
machinery buttons.
People who say
Basically.
there's irrefutable evidence in this case that they
Not near one of them is bad, but
Kind of realized who
you know
counts.
that'll jam up.
Those people, they don't matter.
The machinery want to jam up. This light, only thing I got to do is keep putting a block over it.
and there's no way to get around that.
I don't have a way to.
The algorithm.
System otherwise, that's not.
GP joystick algorithm 2.0.
Of course,
It's pumping
she's lost a lot.
4,000
Glad she has a good support system.
resolution.
Mom, her sisters, and everybody standing by her side.
And
That's,
this on the FN button now.
and I'm glad that she has that.
They see
I can literally,
They do. They see me as what.
I can literally.
In there to be. They see me as what the media's put me.
You see all these functions I can do with the FN button? The light, vibration,
I don't.
trigger, mode.
That's the one thing
I can actually do all those trigger modes I was telling you about
They do, and there's a lot of evidence.
with the vibrations with the FN button. I can switch joystick dead zone.
evidence.
I can switch joystick circular area adjustment
Simply put, the staff
simultaneously. I can do air mouse mode.
prosecutor Waymire filed an
This with the FN switch. This quick switch.
It was John Doe, not
Now.
Justin Hanson.
This quick switch now.
Well, they have a statute of limitations set up for a reason. It's not to let.
It's
people
quick
get
switch
away
now.
with it. It's just because it's hard to try to prove your innocence after a certain.
We can use micro. We could program micro on the fly.
bank statements. I think are 6 or 7 years.
Timed
Like,
micro.
Even try to go back to try to, prove your innocence
With the
or do
FN
things
button.
differently, and that's hard.
I want you guys to see this. We can do all the turbos with the FN button. We can do rapid fire
Could hear that motion before the trial even
simultaneously,
a huge victory for Justin Hanson.
continuous fire,
Setback for prosecutor David Waymire, who knew the John Doe
Turbo.
incident was uncharted
Manual.
territory.
Although that had been done once before in New Mexico in a different case, it had never actually
all that with the FN button.
been reviewed by the appellate courts to ensure that it
had
Now.
been concerned about the strength of the case all along. He'd even offered Hansen a plea deal, but now, apparently emboldened by the
Let's try one of these
Hansen
FN
rejected
buttons.
the plea offer, hoping instead to have the
We're going to
entire
do
case against him tossed out.
Coming up.
Brittany was robbed of the life that we all have.
vibration intensity.
Dearly.
Would he, the final
No, we're going to do vibration trigger mode switch.
to play out in court? When
You press FN and the trigger.
Where can you kick off the new year with gig speed and big savings? Only with Xfinity. Get gig internet for $25.
I'm just going to go through them.
You add Xfinity Mobile. Plus, hurry and get a free 5G phone. Visit Xfinity.
Hold FN.
Gig savings today.
Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings.
Take it off
Visit
micro
your local
switch.
Kia dealer today.
Well, take it
Get
off
1.9%
short
APR for
short
up to 60
range.
months, plus 1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Sportage and Sorrento vehicles.
Oh, the controller not even plugged up. You gotta have the controller connected. I gotta connect it to one of the phones. Why do I keep losing the phone, guys? It's right here. Say game mode on. You can say game mode on, but when you see that light blinking, it's definitely not on. You gotta be steady. So let's just go ahead on and do it like this.
We wish you season's greetings from Pluto TV. Dive into the minds of
See,
criminals and
now let's release it.
with the Criminal Minds channel on Pluto TV.
You heard it rumble? Now it's back.
Our unsub was the MVP of solitary. He was in their mother.
Hold the FN button.
These aren't
Hit
his
the
words,
trigger.
are they? Look into the victims and also anyone online claiming responsibility.
It's
Watch the
blinking.
Criminal Minds channel only on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
More Americans turn to NBC News than any other news.
So I gotta press both of them. There you go. I just felt it. You gotta press both of them. There you go. That's one.
Justin
You heard?
insisted to us he was an innocent
Hold on. Let me turn this down.
accused of a crime.
See, I gotta learn. I gotta read my
The Marcel
directions.
family wasn't buying any of it.
Mute. Read my directions now. Just a note. You hear it? This with the FN button. It's one of the functions now. And we're doing trigger vibration switch. I don't know which one I hit. I'm just hitting them. I want you guys to hear it. It feels so good. And let me read them to you. And show it to you. You have got it's right. Oh no, it's right here. Here you go. My bad. It's right here. You got link vibration mode. You got game native trigger. You got linear response. That's linear response is the regular immersive feedback. As you go deeper, it goes. Game native trigger is trigger vibration for immersive gaming experience. It's just gonna go with the game. Now the link vibration one is the PlayStation 5 rumble. It goes through your fingertips and your palms, as you can see. Let you guys see it. Feedback from fingertips to palm. And it's 3 different forces. Rapid response, quick start, smart, you see this? And matter of fact, we gotta be doing ultra high frequency. We getting crazy. We gotta be on the 12,000 speed. So we know this not capping. Let's switch to another one. Hold the FN button. Alright, stop. It's going down. It's doing something now. It's doing something else. Alright, so it did 1 that time. Now, it says that when it vibrates 1 time, it's on travel mode. Now, travel mode is trigger, native trigger, vibration, linear response, stronger vibration with longer press. Now, as we can see, well, travel mode, native mode, share vibration mode. All right, so basically right now it's on the top mode. That's what it's on. It's on linear response mode. The second one, if it vibrate twice, is on native mode. If it vibrate 3 times, is on the PlayStation 5 mode. The 4th one is off. Successfully switch confirmation with vibration. So that's pretty much it. Until I get my hot swappables. And I can bust it back out for you guys. And I'm going to just go ahead on and show you guys this now. That, oh yeah, the G80. It has the the Kongping 40 machinery switches. It don't have these ones with the light. The same exact you see it, GH20s. It got the normal vibration triggers. It only has the native, you see it, the immersive game experience. That's it. So it's definitely not seeing these triggers, vibration. The smart dock don't do nothing but pick up, wake up, put down, shut down, recharge, lighting effect. That's it. There's nothing smart about that. That's it. The color ain't even sweet. So you a whole fool if you buy this G80 thinking that you pulled a stunt. No. The Thunderbolt in the way. This is the G5 Pro is the best controller. Well, the G5 Pro V2 Premium Edition is the best controller of 2024. Hands down. I have them all. This is it. This is it. And the Knicks 1, 2. Well, the next one I review is going to be the new Fantech Shooter 3. So you guys go look in on that. I'm going to have that within the next 6 days or less. And I reveal the next one on the next one. And you guys keep y'all technology up, keep gaming, you know, keep all the recycled reviews out your hairs, out your view, out your minds. Cause I'm real talk. I'm only looking at the motherland guys, or the guys that after they review the controller, they take the tools, the magnetic screwdrivers, and open it up and show me what it does. Like with the bumpers, the guy actually showed me the optical dampening on these things. You know? So keep gaming, and the hottest of the hottest, 10 years, 10th anniversary, premium. Y'all guys start gaming y'all way, man.